See?
That's great, buddy. Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here as soon as Boss comes up with a plan. I'm fucking working on it.
Hello, YouTube. Yeah, today we are watching America Wizards. Oh wait, Madman fenrir. I always want to say America Wizard. So, what's up with Muffles? America Wizard lore. So, yeah, this just popped into my recommendations, and I find it really interesting. So, let's see what we have here. So, like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's go.
This is a Muffles.
Did you just spawn here?
And Muffles' right arm is
But by the way, do they have now two people playing this, or how is he doing this? How is he doing this? Like, is it, I know that one of them is him, but do they have another actor for him now? This is a great one, though. Enjoy. Oh, yeah, it is.
a mimic. Many people have had questions as to why aren't Muffles
hi,
boy
Operation,
so
how you
terrible.
doing?
So I thought today I would answer that question in the form of a America Wizard lore video, so to speak.
Excuse me. Wait. I wasn't so fast at reading. Okay.
A America Wizard lore video,
Oh,
so
it's a lore video. Okay.
to speak.
Am I in hell? Yes. Yes, you are in hell.
Oh no, buddy, you go back to season 2 now.
So,
Love that
wait,
guy.
what?
So while my
What?
computer continues to
You might
render
want,
America
to
Wizard
up the
season
video.
2 footage.
Oh, wait. Is the video volume not up? Oh, it's the Discord. Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah, I did pull the video to sound a little bit low because people have been saying it's been too loud sometimes. Just the normal day at the office. Everything is burning.
I would love to explain to y'all how Muffles' arm is in fact a mimic that is keeping him alive majority of the time.
Okay.
But he's not immortal, which a lot of people seem to think he is immortal. He can die.
He's not immortal?
I can take him from you at any moment. I have that power. Nah, if I did
No,
that,
don't
y'all
take
would
him.
riot. My career would be over. Oh, hell no. Crash it.
I'll be fan if Muffle dies. Well, I hope they're gonna be like this if Muffle dies. If Muffles dies, I'm just gonna come in here, okay? You're gonna have a freaking kaiju attack. I'm gonna make the G-Day 2.0.
What's a mimic, Fen? A pain in the ass, that's what. If you've played Dungeons & Dragons, you know that a mimic can disguise itself as any small mundane object, or even, you know, depending on the rules, be a large mundane object like a house. If you've played the Dark Souls series, you know what it's like to walk up to a treasure chest, whack it, and wait for it to grow horrific.
How could treasure betray you like this? Like, treasure is the one thing we all love and want, right? How could it betray us like this?
Arms and legs and try to eat you. And if you've played the game Prey, then you know not to trust anything.
Wait, what is that? If Muffles dies, we will lead a Black Templar style crusade on Madman fenrir's ass. Oh shit. I can already see it coming. That would be so funny. Oh yeah, that would be amazing. Normie was it? Oh. Also flower.
Nano
Wait,
thing.
Did that flower just blink? Wait, what? The flower just blinked. It's a fucking mimic, isn't it?
Nah, no way that's a mimic. Seriously? Yeah, I mean, look at it. I can't stop looking at it, and it won't stop looking at me. That's the problem. What I mean is, it's...
This is why danger sense enemy detection is a must have basic skill every adventure needs in their skill set. Tell that to Freerin. Tell that to Freerin. I mean, we all know what happens to that woman every time she steps into a dungeon.
Too obvious. Too obvious? Yeah, mimics are simple. They hide as everyday shit that you wouldn't notice or pay any mind to, and that's how they get you. Okay, I know those are the normal circumstances, but look at it! It's clearly a mimic that just messed up its magical transformation. I mean, how do you know it's magical? It's fucking blinking!
That's true.
Look, if it bothers you this much, let's just damage it real quick to test.
We're on site!
Okay, why does it have a force field? Why does it have a freaking force field?
I told you that wasn't a mimic.
The coffee was the mimic all along. Wow. I guess putting all of those points into luck stack really did pay out after all.
Mimic. Well, that's fantastic and all. You found the mimic. Now what do we do about the obviously magical cursed flower?
Oh.
I mean, how do you know it's cursed?
Oh man, he is lucky he didn't hit a dog's coffee cup. Oh my god, that's so true. By the way, I have a question. If that thing can basically just create a magical force field, imagine if we just weaponize this. Like, imagine if he takes a flower and makes it into a shield or something, like a constant force field around him. We would have an America wizard who cannot be shot down, wouldn't get wounded, is impervious to damage, and can probably dish out as much hellfire as possible. Imagine that. He could be so OP with the help of that little flower. Let that go through your head. Let that thought sink into your head.
While the fantasy world of America Wizard does in fact have mimics, it has specific types of mimics, and the one that has attached itself to Muffles is something I've dubbed a parasocial mimic.
Oh,
members of my Discord
did you just say parasocial?
Community, available through the Patreon, have heard me explain this time and time again that Muffles' arm is actually a wild animal.
Okay, I could take that concept art and basically just amp up the drawing a little bit if I wanted to one day. I could amp up that drawing. Avi is broken enough as is. Don't give Madman Fenrir any more ideas. Shut up! I enjoy the fucking craziness. Come on, let me give him something, okay? This is my mindset. When I see something like a monster or anything, I think of ways to improve it, okay? I have been like this like I was a small child. How to improve it, make it worse, okay? And this is what these shorts are about. How to make it any more worse.
Animal. It's effectively a wild animal that spends most of its adult life looking for the perfect apex predator to inhabit.
Wait, what? Apex predator question. Will fight for a friend. Very good point.
However, the mimic doesn't just find an apex predator and attach to it. Oh, no.
no?
The parasocial mimic searches for injured apex predators, to be specific.
Okay, guys, you were just telling me to not make things basically worse, and now we have the Madman Fenrir. He takes an apex predator and makes it stronger. They're not the same! Guys, come on! We have the same mindset here, like, seriously. We can't just make this worse, seriously. If we can make it worse, it would be so much more fun.
So, Muffles, you want to get a drink?
No
that's right. Yeah, gotta get your arm in a cooler. Boys, where's the beer?
The reason being for this in canon is that the parasocial mimic on its own can't survive very long as an adult. It gets curb stomped by most things in nature.
And that's why we don't need you giving him more ideas. Here there's enough of them on his own. Come on. His Discord community gives him new ideas every day. Can I not help a friend? Seriously. You know how much I want to see that place burning down. Come on, as if you don't want to see what he's gonna do with it.
So, it spends its time observing and waiting for an injured apex predator to come around that it can attach itself to, because the mimic will then do everything it can to keep that apex predator alive, because it is going to be safer attached to this apex predator, but the apex predator won't be able to survive without the mimic now. If you try to remove the mimic from the predator will just outright die. The mimic entangles itself into the nervous system.
Wait a minute, basically becomes a part of the apex predator? That's so interesting. Imagine that, if we had something like a Doom guy with imagine if we could just level up creatures like Doom Guy with things like this. They would turn into absolute monsters. That's cause his Discord community is just as unhinged and supervised as he is. Hey! Wait, does that mean you guys are supervising me? Wait a minute! Wait. Are you saying I'm supervised? Oh shit, my mods. Right. They're supervising me. Shit. Ah! Why is it that most of my freaking mods are just rednecks waiting to keep me in line? Seriously, when did that happen? My question is, how does the host not even notice when the mimic attaches onto them? Wouldn't they feel the mimic literally fusing into their nervous system? I mean, it depends, honestly. If you think about the animal kingdom, there's lots of animals that can actually just wound you or sting you without you actually noticing a thing. Only later you will feel that. Like, I mean, the lamest thing I can basically think about is a mosquito. A mosquito can basically just, I say the word basically again, didn't I? But yeah, a mosquito can just sting you into your skin. And you wouldn't notice a thing because they have a spell. I think that was because their spit is able to just, if I remember it right, it was something about their spit that makes you unable to feel that. So if you think about it, a mimic is a biological creature and he's able to fuse himself to a nervous system. It's probably waiting till the predator is injured or anything, and then attaches itself to the nervous system as well as using maybe a mucus or some spit to just paralyze the host while he is unconscious. At least that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I haven't really finished watching the lore video here. Karikazm, my fear is that the pain from the injury is what may mask the effects of the fusion. Oh, that is also a possible explanation. Hate those little fuckers. We all hate mimics. We all hate them.
It can't be removed by any means. And a lot of people noticed this during the Muffles versus Irish Monk fight.
Yes.
That Irish Monk kept on breaking different bones in Muffles' body, and the mimic just kept on repairing them and realigning them and jump-starting Muffles' heart again.
I mean, you get a free healing factor. Isn't that I mean, you get a free healing factor, tentacles and shit. Like, I've seen only the possibilities, what we can do with that. I meant mosquitoes, but mimics also. Oh, okay, true.
A lot of you may have also noticed that Muffles was moving a little bit faster in that fight and hitting a bit harder than a normal human. Yes, Muffles is a normal human.
Yes.
That's because the mimic is literally buffing him as it goes. Like, the mimic is reinforcing the muscle and making sure that Muffles' body isn't being torn apart by the new strength and speed that he has.
Wow.
However, there are certain things it can't do.
Here we
For
go.
example, it can't reproduce blood on the spot, which is why Muffles sleeps like a log.
Nap time!
Yeah, a lot of people wondered why Muffles slept through episode 100 of America Wizard. That's because during the Orc Forest arc, he was using his mimic powers non-stop.
I see.
That's great, buddy. Don't worry, we're gonna get
Everyone fighting for the fucking life in episode 100.
you out of here as soon as Boss comes up with a plan. I'm fucking working on it.
When Muffles is fighting at his best, that means the mimic is helping him fight at his best. But the caveat to that is Muffles will be exhausted for hours on end, and he will be mad hungry. The other thing is that they're actually quite docile in canon. The main reason it was so aggressive to America Wizard and Party early on in the dungeon clearing arc was because they were trying to, you know, detach the arm from the host.
Yes,
so that's why it was behaving so aggressively. It was being defensive.
True.
Members of my Discord have pointed out that the mimic behaves kind of similarly to a symbiote from Spider-Man.
Yes,
but the difference between this mimic and a symbiote is the symbiote is actually a intelligent, sentient, and oftentimes malicious being.
And this other one is basically a parasite, or more maybe not a parasite. Maybe it is like a symbiote, but yeah. Until Fenrir came up with this, which I also was wondering how, in the name of a god emperor of mankind, Muffles slept through all that shit in episode 100. I thought it would be funny, but yeah, this actually explains so much about it. Though I have a question. I mean, it says it's a searching for one and it's not mature. What happens if it's maturing and basically detaches itself? I'm just wondering. Okay, I'm gonna let him finish.
With its own like agendas and ideas.
Okay.
The parasocial mimic is literally a wild animal. It's just a creature doing its thing that it does in nature. The main thing it does is buff. And oh baby, does this thing buff you.
Oh.
There's also one interesting thing to note.
Yes.
You know, it's not that big a deal. It's just that in canon, Muffles is the only known instance of a parasocial mimic attaching itself to a human being.
Oh.
And I cannot elaborate on that further because it would be spoilers. So I'm just gonna leave y'all hanging on that one.
Wait.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
So to summarize, Muffles is not immortal. He's just durable plus. I do love this
Durable
character.
plus.
He's one of my personal favorites to play. Mainly because he's one of the easiest to voice act.
Foreshadowing intensifies. Oh yes, it does. What's a witch?
Oh, fuck my life. This is going to take a minute.
So yeah,
What's a winch?
this was my attempt at another type of series I would love to do, which is
love it
explaining
so
America
much.
Wizard lore. Special thank you
That
yet
was
again
funny.
to my Patreon members.
That
None of
was
this
so
would be
much
possible
fun.
without them. My name is
I love it so
Madman
much.
Fenrir, and I am constantly unsupervised, and it's hella fun.
Oh, that was good. Oh shit. Yeah, thank you very much for that one. That was amazing. That was an amazing video, honestly, I have to say. He comes up with the most unhinged shit, and I love it so much. Seriously, a freaking mimic lore. That is what we needed. Yeah, thanks for watching.